Where my people at? Oh, okay. Y'all, I'm trying to stream y'all for the first time. I'm like, where the hell my people at now? Don't play with me like this. Hey y'all. Okay, let's speak to my girls. My girls. Oh, Ashanti C, Mika G, Michelle Trubell. Y'all got y'all drink now. Y'all gotta have y'all drink now. I done gave y'all the recipe. Hold on, let me get it. Look at it. Ain't that cute? Bitch, I just made this up. Oh, can y'all hear me? I got a little I got a new microphone and stuff so I can get real professional with my lives. I just made this up. So this is a blueberry. I done had a few sips. Hold on. This is a blueberry French 75. And when I tell you I feel it, I feel it. Can y'all hear me? Okay, Selena T, I ain't gonna have you up all night. I promise. That's why we did it a little early. You know, last time we went live at around about 9 something. This time I did an hour early so we can get off around about 11. Because I know y'all probably got to go to work in the morning and stuff like that. I can't have y'all up late. But we're going to talk about what kind of friend are you tonight. We talking about the Golden Girls, Sex in the City, girlfriends, and living single. And what inspired me to come up with this idea, one of the PayPals, when I was talking about in my, I want to say it was from the blog, I manifested my dream car. I was saying I'm the Samantha in the friend group. And one of my PayPals in the comments, she was like, yeah, I'm the Samantha, the Blanche, the Regine, and the Lynn of all the friend groups. And that just made me want to talk about it. Like, what type of friend are you? So before we get into it, let's do a little roll call and see who all up in here. So we got Chanel Lady, Selena T, Lovebug 22, Honey Girl 221, Brisha J, Queens Native, hey, Sarita, Chanel, hey girl, Erica 101. Oh, we drinking. Yeah, we drinking, Erica. We drinking. We got our drink this time. And it's strong. It ain't but one shot in here, but listen, you gonna sleep real good. If you make this drink, you gonna sleep real good tonight. The ingredients to make this is you need blueberry syrup. You can get that from Kroger's, Instacart. You got time, you can go ahead and order it right now. If you Instacart it right now, it'll be at your house probably around about 9:30. You need Esme Gin. Now I don't know if they got that at Kroger's. You're gonna have to go to the liquor store for that. But you got time. You can still Instacart because liquor store close at 9. So fresh blueberries and Champagne Brut. I like Korbel because Korbel a little sweet. When you drink French 75, you don't want it to be bitter. You want it to be sweet. Can y'all hear my little music? I put a little music in. Bitch, I'm Kevin Samuels. I put a little music in the background so y'all can, vibe. Okay, we got AP, Linda 75. She said, make sure to like the live, ladies. Yes, like the live. Yeah. Virtual hug to Coney Vines. Virtual hug. Hey girl, Amarachi. There go my bitch. I love her. She a Pisces too, y'all. If y'all Pisces, put a P in the chat if y'all Pisces. Not saying that I don't love y'all if y'all not Pisces though, but I'm just saying put a P in the chat if y'all Pisces. Simply Brittany, hey PayPals, Miss April, Angela, McNeil, First Lady Shayna, DG, hey girl, listen, exactly what I need while I fold clothes and have a drink. Hey PayPals, hey Chanel, Miss Shea Butter, hey. Christina Production, okay Christina. Shay K, Melissa Online, Barb Lowe Robertson. We are, girl. PayPal, listen, PayPals really are. Y'all top tier. It's top tier over here. I've been saying it since 2020. Hey, girl. Hey, Chocolate. Hey Nina. I like StreamYard. I think I'm gonna have to pay for it because I just signed up for a trial for something. I don't know, just so it can be in 1080p. So I don't know how much they're gonna charge me. We're gonna have to figure that out afterwards. But yeah. And I like it that the chat's not going that fast like it was last time, but I'm finna scoot on down to the bottom. Wow, because this we got a few girls in here. Listen, Hunty. Miss Parker. Hey, Miss Parker. When you gonna let me go, Miss Parker? When you gonna let me go, Miss Parker? Um, it's a little fast. Well, it's going slow for me, and I like it. I like it. Pretty Petties. Hey, girl. It's the big P, not the little P. It's, you know what, Alicia, you know, sure know what to say. You my best friend in my head, and I swear one day we gonna light one in the air. We are, and it's gonna be nothing but laughs. Everybody that I smoke with, we damn near pee on ourselves laughing. Okay. Okay, so tonight's topic is what kind of friend are you? So we got from Sex in the City, we got Samantha, Carrie, Charlotte, and Miranda. So in that friend group, what type of friend, what kind of friend are you? For me, I'm gonna say for me in that friend group, I'm definitely Samantha because when it comes to like how I view dating, um, I date like a man. I don't know if y'all remember that eight that the one of the first, I want to say it was the first episode, season 1, episode 1. The topic was dating like a man, and that's, you know, making sure that you have options and um weighing your options, dating around, getting to know, you know, people before you commit to one person. And in that episode, Samantha was basically telling everybody, you know, in the friend group that it's best to date that way because one, you're weighing your options, but you're also allowing yourself to like get to know several people. Um and really kind of identifying like what you want out of a relationship because I think when it comes to like dating, you really need to understand like who you are before you like jump into it with anybody. Um we go in we go into a lot of situations when we dating and we taking like, okay, this is what I bring to the table. What are you bringing to the table? But I think sometimes you just should just sit at the table and understand like, okay, who's sitting at the table before you ask them what they're bringing to the table. That's just my take on it and how I date. Some people would say that I date like a man, and in the friend group for Sex in the City, I would say I relate to Samantha the most because I just really don't care to like settle down right now. Like where I am in life, I'm so career driven. And not to say that being career driven takes away from wanting to settle down and date, but when you get to a certain level, right, in your life and in your career, um, reciprocity is a huge deal, right? And if you're not getting what you're giving, you feel imbalanced, right? You feel like, okay, he's not treating me the way I should be treated. He's not treating me how I treat myself. So a lot of times you might feel used because you're doing more in the situation. You're being more you're initiating things a little bit more, like he's not taking the initiative to ask you out, not necessarily buying you things. That's not really a big deal for me. um but I definitely will say that I identify and I relate to Samantha more. I think when it came to Carrie was looking to be with someone. Charlotte was definitely looking to be married, and Miranda was just, I think Miranda was just career driven and She was just it is what it was. It was what it was for Miranda. I think for Miranda, I can relate to Miranda too. I definitely could relate to Miranda too because she was very sarcastic in her dating life, and I think I'm like that as well. But if I had to pick one out of the two, I would say I relate to Samantha way more. Not saying that I'm promiscuous because we all know that Samantha was the promiscuous one in the friend group. Not saying that I'm promiscuous. I feel like I date like a man. I love you too, Destiny. Lori Bradley says she okay, Samantha. We got some Samanthas. Everyone needs a Samantha era before they settle down. I totally agree with that. Some people would call it a whole phase. Some people would call it a whole phase. I don't know about all that, but I feel like first of all, Samantha was a grown ass woman. We talking about 40s. First season, first episode. I think I want to say Samantha was, if not 39, she was definitely 40. Cause I think the other girls was like in their early 30s. Shy P says she's more like a Carrie. Okay, Shy P. So why do you feel like you're more like a Carrie? I think I thought StreamYard allows you to like go live with people in like conference and stuff like that. Am I wrong? I could have sworn it was like that. Oh, thank you, Gayatana. I already took a hello moo boo, so no drink for me. Okay then. Thank you, Life with Sheridan, for the super chats. Thank you, Water Bottle Blues. Thank you so much. Erica Green says, I am Miranda because she's big on reciprocity. She's a wonderful friend, and I feel like all the girls, she was the most well rounded. She knew how to balance her career, her friends, and her love life. I agree. I like Miranda. Y'all funny. I was Miranda, miserable but comfortable in my situation, but now I'm Samantha. You think Miranda was miserable? You cheater. Y'all cheater, D. You think Miranda was miserable? I think I'm a combination of all four. Okay, Ashley. I used to feel that way too, but then Carrie started fucking up when she, because I do not feel like I would have messed things up with Aiden twice. I just don't feel like I would have did that. When Aiden spent the block, wait a minute, no, Aiden didn't spin the block. She went after Aiden. Remember, she went after Aiden. He didn't want to fuck with her no more, and she spent the block. Got Aiden back. He decides to marry her again. He asked to marry her again, even though she cheated on him, and she messed that up again. So that's when I stopped relating to Carrie, because I'm like, you know what? When you think about it, Carrie really ain't held her shit together. She was maxing out her credit cards for clothes and shoes, and while I love to put that shit on, there would never be, I would never be in a position where a man can take what's mine from me and I have nothing but shoes and what's in my closet to show for. And I remember when I was in my 20s, that meme, it was a meme circulating the internet that went viral. I like to see, it was something like, I like to see what's in my checking account in my closet or something like that. And in my 20s, I feel like I could relate to that, right? Like I like to see all my money in my closet or something like that. But once you get older, you know what I'm saying? And as the episodes got deeper and deeper, you see that like he tried to take her shit from her house, and she didn't have no money. So I was like, nah, I can't relate to Carrie no more. No, ma'am. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. A man would never be able to take what's mine from me, and I have no way to, get it back. And you gotta borrow money from your friends. And y'all remember that episode where she actually expected Charlotte to pawn her or sell her engagement ring to help her keep her apartment? Oh, baby, that would have been the end of that friendship right there. It would have. Yes, ma'am. Cause oh Lord, damn. I don't waste this on my doggone new rug. Hold on, y'all. Karen, you bring me a towel. Shit. Carrie wants to be Samantha, but she's too worried about what people think of her. I mean, if she got a sex column, she really tit for tat with Samantha, honestly, because how you got a sex column and you ain't having sex with people? Not one person, but with people. But I do think, I don't know. I don't. Could y'all be friends with somebody like Carrie in real life? Just be honest. Could you be friends with somebody like Carrie? Hey Hazel. Yeah, she was big mad at Charlotte. And Big gave her the money to keep her apartment, but she tore it up. I think Charlotte eventually ended up giving to us. Damn, that see now that's gonna be sticky. And as you walk on it, this gonna thank you, baby. I appreciate you. You're so funny. I need a coaster. That's what I need. Okay, we gonna get on girlfriends in just a second. We still on Sex in the City. We gonna get on girlfriends, Golden Girls. We gotta get deep, but we gotta start. We gotta start from. We probably should have started with girlfriends first, because girlfriends deep and dangerous. But we gonna do living single. We gonna do girlfriends and the Golden Girls.
She said my name on.
Huh? Yeah, Tiffany said, "Hey, Peyton and Karen."
Hey.
I could be friends with Carrie only for brunch and drinks. Okay. Okay, so she would be more like a constituent, not a confidant. We got to do sister too. Child, we do got to do sisters. Lord, I forgot about sisters. Sisters is a mess. Okay, we going to throw sisters in. I ain't put them in the thumbnail. I'm going to have to redo the thumbnail and put sisters in. We got to put sisters in for show, for shit show. Hell yeah, because, baby, Karen? Hold on, what's everybody's name in the sisters? Because they be getting on my nerves. I be forgetting people's name. We got Danny, Karen, Andy. Is it Andy? And what's the other girl name? Somebody help me out. Fatima isn't an original sister though, so we can't add in Fatima. Sabrina, yeah, okay. We got Carrie, Andy, Sabrina, and Karen. But if y'all want to add in Fatima, we can. But she ain't one of the original sisters. But we can add in Fatima if y'all want to. But we still on Sex in the City, so we gonna move to that in just a second. I ain't gonna keep y'all too long. I give y'all about an hour and 30, something like that. Kicking it with Reen says, "Nope, I just got finished watching the original show. I couldn't be friends with Carrie. She is very self centered. Samantha had cancer, and Carrie at the doctor's office talking about herself. Oh, when she had breast cancer, you right. You right. Bang, watch my drink. She coming in to steal the spotlight, y'all. She coming in to steal the spotlight. Back lady, you gonna hurt your back. Got a bonnet on and everything. Bonnet lady, dragging all them back like that. Everybody saying, hey, Karen.
Hi.
All right, sister girl, we getting deep and dangerous in here. Not saying you're not old enough to get deep and dangerous, but can I can I have some time to talk to the girl by myself?
I just want to say hi to the people.
Right. So I ain't did the closet reveal. That's why I'm sitting on the floor. Otherwise, I'd be sitting at my desk and the situation will be behind me. But y'all gotta wait till the closet reveal. It should be up tomorrow. And thank you to everybody that about super chats, kicking it with Rain. I really appreciate how much effort you put into your content, just top tier from the editing to the music selection. Thank you so much. Royal. Okay, loving this setup is giving podcast P. Thank you. Thank you. Love VIP screaming with excitement from the Bay. Much love to Peyton and the PayPal's. Happy is Leo season, Leo gang. Happy Leo season, Gayatana. It's my girl. See you tomorrow. All right. So we gonna move on. In my honest opinion, I will say though, as far as the friend group, when I started watching Sex in the City, Samantha is what kept me watching. I was like, okay, this show a little something, something. I like this shit. I started watching it season 3, which made me want to go back. This was when DVDs was out. That made me want to go back and buy season 1, season 2, all the seasons before you can watch them on HBO. And I kind of want my money back. Netflix and shit. But I would definitely say I could be Miranda's friend, even though Miranda would give it to you. Miranda was a little cold-blooded. She was a little cold-blooded. So I definitely can't say I'm the Miranda out the friend group because I'm not the type to like really be super blunt with my friends. Because I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings and I don't want to become the problem in the friend group. I think when it came to Carrie, she had a lot of issues and she didn't like for people to hold her accountable and she didn't hold herself accountable either. So, and Miranda would do that and they would have bouts and fights and stuff like that. So I definitely can't say I'm the Miranda out the friend group. I'm definitely not the Charlotte because I don't put love before like everything, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not Carrie either because I feel like Carrie just didn't have her shit together. So I relate to Samantha the most out of Sex in the City. Now moving on to girlfriends. We gotta give it up for Joan. I love me some Joan. We got Joan, Maya, Lynn, and Tony. In the friend group for girlfriends, which friend are you? Purple Rain says, wait, damn, that went up fast. Purple Rain says, I'm Def Carrie as in style. Yeah, I love Carrie style, but all of them was really stylish when they put that shit on. Samantha definitely was. DG says she was Joan. Taj Ma 11, or is it Taj Mahal? Says she was Maya. Call me Dank Maya. Softer side of CC Maya. In high school, my friend said I was Tony. Oh Lord, Melva. Tony was a mess, Melva. Shit, nah. Miss SMS go, I'm Tony. Now you gotta tell me. Now you can listen. Now we gotta get deep and dangerous, baby. I'm finna take a sip. Miss Esco, now how was you Tony? Because Tony was a mess. First season, first episode, Tony was messing with Joan X, who Joan wanted to marry. You done did some stuff like that. Baby, Tony was cold-blooded. Tony was self-centered. She was selfish. I think the only thing that I liked about Tony was that she dressed nice and she was very what's the word I'm looking for? She was she had her shit together. For lack of a better word. She had her shit together. Tony made me want to be a real estate agent. I ain't even gonna lie. She made that shit look real glamorous. Hold on. Gaia Turner says, I get compared to Joan physically and emotionally. I can see that. I can see that for sure. Yes. I feel like in that friend group, damn, ain't nobody saying Lynn. I feel like in that friend group, I'm Lynn. In that friend group, I'm definitely Lynn because Lynn was so smart. She had so many different talents, but she just didn't know what she wanted to do in life. And I honestly think they didn't talk about zodiac signs, but I felt like Lynn was a Pisces. Lynn gave me Pisces. She was just so loving and like she was very much a hippie. So in that friend group, I definitely relate to Lynn more just because of her vibe. Like I ain't saying the freeloading part, but her vibe. She was just so like laid back, chill, loved everybody, funny. I like Lynn. I like Lynn the most. As Thomas says, I'm Joan with a little Lynn. Okay, with a sprinkle of Lynn. All right. 40 plus said Joan. Hey, Farrah. Tony was about her money. Yes, she was all about her money. She was all, but I think what really messed me up with Joan is her lack of grace. Her lack of giving grace and her lack of having grace. Like first episode, they wanted you to know, all right, Tony cutthroat. She gonna date Tony will fuck your nigga. Like Tony would mess with your dude. Who want to be friends with somebody like that? Right, Tony was a hot mess. Maya mixed with Lynn. See, the reason why I can't identify with Maya and I can't relate to Maya is because Maya was blunt and I'm not like that. I'm not like that in my friends. Like, I'm very passive in a lot of my friends. So if I see things, I might want to speak on it, but I don't say anything. I probably let it build up, and then I blow up. So in that sense, I'm probably like more like Joan, where I let things build up before I just like explode. And when I explode, baby, it ain't no coming back from that explosion. We're not going to be friends anymore. We're not. We're not going to be friends anymore unless you know how to give me some grace. We're not going to be friends anymore. Is the drink hitting y'all yet? Because the drink is hitting me. Listen, this is the best French 75. They need to put this on every menu across the world. A blueberry French 75. I did this. Praise the Lord. Nicole says Tony was selfish, but definitely upfront. She made it clear. She did. And I feel like in real life, that would be a very struggle friendship for me. It would. It would. I feel like she would hurt my feelings a lot. Tony, you know what Tony give me? Before I say it, because I don't want nobody to feel no type of way. What sign do y'all think Tony is? With all of the character traits that we know about her character in the show, what sign would y'all say Tony is? I think Tony a Libra. Either Libra or Scorpio. Rain, me and you are here, baby. Me and you are here. Tony gives me Libra or Scorpio for a shit show. No bullshit. Tony definitely is a Libra or a Scorpio, through and through, through and through. I'm gonna tell you why she give me Scorpio. First episode when she was messing with John's ex-husband. Not ex-husband, ex-fiance. I'm sorry, y'all. Now y'all don't feel. Now listen, now don't y'all feel no type of way because I said she give me Libra. Don't y'all do it. Geminis are not selfish at all. Wrong sign. I agree because Karen is Gemini. She a Gemini and she is not selfish. She really will. Like last night we was laying on the couch watching movies. She went and got her some cookies. She got me some cookies too. Anytime she get herself something out of the refrigerator, she get me something too. She'll get her a yogurt. She'll bring me. I'm in here working in the office. She'll bring me a yogurt too and a spoon. She is very considerate. So I definitely don't think Tony Gemini. Definitely not. Aside from the girlfriends, William really added to the dimension of each lady because he knew them well. Shout out to William. I liked William. I did. It definitely put out there in the world that you can have platonic friendships with the opposite sex and they work. And it's no like, you know what I'm saying? It's no fraternizing and all of that. It just works. I have, a lot of people would say that hold on, yeah, I gotta adjust my wig. A lot of people say that there's no such thing as platonic friendships when it comes to women and men, but yes it is, and they are so necessary because you need that other point of view. You know what I'm saying? You need that like Anthony, me and Anthony. Y'all know Anthony. Y'all see him all the time in my vlogs. Anthony hurt my feelings the other day, bitch, but it was so needed. I ain't gonna say the other day. It was a while back. Y'all remember when I had went on a date with that 28-year-old? Okay, I ain't in love no more, but I was definitely in love while I was in love. And Anthony is the same age as the guy, right? And me and Anthony joke all the time that, when he turned 30, that we gonna settle down with each other, get married, da 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 da. And he be serious. He be serious about it. But when we're talking about, Mr. Sir 28, he was like, yeah, it's not gonna work. You know what I'm saying? The age gap is just like way too big. And I'm like, but you be talking about marrying me and settling down with me, sir. How is that possible? How is that possible? So I don't know what that was, but at the same time, like it was something that needed to be said. He's very much a Scorpio. So I think when it comes to like being that friend where like you need to give that real talk, Scorpio men just really don't know how to sugarcoat shit. They just gonna say it how they feel it needed to be said so you can receive it how you need to receive it, whether you're receptive to it or not. Can y'all hear me good? Is my sound giving podcast sound? Because I spent $170 on this microphone. I mean, I could have gave y'all the surround microphone sound from the laptop, but I spent $107. I'm getting hot. I spent $170 on this microphone because I was getting ready for these live streams, girl. I was serious about it. I said I was gonna do these once a month, right? Yeah. So I bought me a little microphone or whatever. If I should stay. I would only be in. Come on, Bobby Brown. Your way. Okay. All right. So we back on the girlfriends. My bad, y'all. I'm sorry. Y'all see where we at? And then we got the blueberries infused with the gin too. So after, yeah. Thank you, Slay. Thank you, Slay with Cara. Did y'all see my reel that I had just made? We gonna take a little short break. Did y'all see my reel that I had made? Was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. Bitch, it's too hot. Why people be trying to come over your house expecting head though? It's too hot. Like for me, honestly, for me, if you come over my house and expecting that, baby, you gonna have to jump in the shower in front of me. In front of me, I like tasting a little soap. I ain't got what you need. I like tasting a little soap. That sweet and sour. We not doing it. We're not doing it. Baby, I'm hot. This gin. It is too hot for head. It's too hot for head, baby. It's too hot for head, balls too close to that crack. It's a no for me. You sure know what to say. Let's talk about it. You sure know what to say. You should tell us the fixings for your drink so we can make it at the same time. Then chat. I did. I posted it like 15 minutes before the chat went live. So I'll do it again because we got some new people in the chat. So how to make this drink, you guys? You are going to need gin. Your choice, but I recommend Esme Gin. It's also in the description box too. The recipe to this drink is also in the description box. I know I'm a mess, Shawan. I know I'm a mess, but one day I'm gonna be a comedian. When all of this is said and done, and I ain't doing YouTube no more, I'm gonna be doing stand up. That's the next goal. Keep it on me. Said yes, and dudes with cavities would throw your pH off. Child, now listen, we getting deep. Y'all want to get deep on this live? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get loud. My bad. I'm sorry. I'm real close to the camera. Okay, so the recipe, you're going to need a shot of gin, some fresh blueberries, blueberry syrup. So instead of using simple syrup, like in the original French 75 recipe, you're going to use blueberry syrup. You're going to shake up the blueberry syrup with the blueberries and the gin. Shake that up, pour it in a glass, and then top it off with your champagne. Now, I recommend Korbel Champagne Brut. But if you want to use Prosecco, you can. It's just going to be a little bitter. The Korbel is a little sweeter, and you want this drink to be sweet. You want it to go down real warm, and you know what I'm saying? You want it to go down warm, like Barry White. Yeah, that move. You want it to be sweet. You don't really want it to taste like a alcoholic drink. You want it to, yeah. It's going to sneak up on you. It's going to feel real good when it sneak up on you. You ain't going to sleep real good. Ain't going to be no tossing and turning or nothing. The mic is on. Do you hear me? Yes, it sure is. All right, next friend group. The sisters. Then we're going to do lemon single. Then we're going to do golden girls. And we're going to close it on out and chat a little bit. Hell yeah, shake well. Definitely shake well. But you ain't got to shake it too much. You can stir it if you want. All right, next friend group. What friend are you in the sisters? So we have Karen, Andy, Danny, Sabrina, and Fatima. Now let me break down all of these from my point of view, my POV. Karen got the exact name she needs. She is literally the Black Karen, okay? She get on my goddamn nerves. I would never be her friend in real life. Oh, I would never be her friend in real life because first of all, I can't be friends with somebody that's in a toxic relationship with somebody that bad and keep giving them money and not saying I'm gonna judge her, not saying I'm judging her, but after a while, the shit just get old. And then I turn into Miranda where I gotta be like, all right, Karen. Now, at some point, if you wanna be happy, you have to go after your happiness. And Zach ain't your happiness. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like in me being honest with her and blunt with her, our friendship wouldn't make it no damn way. Andy, I could never be Andy. Because first of all, a man could never put so much money in my account because her situation was just a headache. Andy's situation was a headache. She had her shit together, a lawyer, all that. It make you be like, oh yeah, I want to be like her when I grow up. Da 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 da. But I could never be friends with Andy, and I definitely can't relate to Andy because that just wouldn't be a part of my story. It wouldn't be not one chapter. A man could never finesse me like that. Not only did he finesse her out of she lost her job. She was getting investigated by the feds. His wife tried to kill her, jumped her. That's just too much. Come on now, Tyler, that was a lot. Danny, okay. We're gonna come back to Danny. Let's go to Sabrina. Girl, Sabrina was messing with that man, Lord, and the drink is kicking in, Jesus. I feel the gin. Ain't no way a man could ever ask me to use a toy on him and we make it. Baby, sisters was y'all sure y'all want to add sisters into the friend group? Because I purposely left sisters out, but if y'all want to talk about it, we can talk about it, because sisters is too dysfunctional. I can't relate to nobody in their friend group because I definitely wouldn't have met Zach. As Fatima, I wouldn't have met Zach, took him in, had sex with him, gave him money, got him a job. That's just too much. I can't relate to none of them. I cannot relate to none of them, child. Hold on. Let's go to the chat and see what the girl's saying. Sabrina is just slow. She's Lord forgive me. Sabrina is in love with the penny man. That man were, yeah, he wore Speedos. I've been Fatima to some extent. I think we all have at some point in our life, but there is a cap, right? There is a cap. And I ain't gonna lie, Zach fine as hell. Zach, bitch. Zach is super fine. But I done had, I ain't no ugly motherfucker now. So I done had me some fine men, and I still wouldn't do what Fatima did in this situation. I would never. Like, get it out the mud like I did, my nigga. Shit. You cute, I'm cute. I still had to get it out the mud. You don't need my help. I feel like you emasculate a man when you help him like that. Like, will he respect you at the end of the day? Like being honest, will he respect you? You doing all of this. Now in the storyline is making hey T, thank you. In the storyline, Zach seems appreciative and he's like, you know what, she's so different from Karen, and she's not belittling me, she's not emasculating me, she's helping me grow and all of these things. But with Zach's history, with his background, with everything that comes with it, and not to mention that Fatima works for Andy, who's Karen's best friend, that triangle alone would just have me like, nah, I'm washing my hands with it. I can't do it. You fine, though. You definitely fine. But No, so I can't relate to now one of them. Noun, noun, noun. Peyton is the closest to Danny of all of them, I would say. I am. That's why I say we got to come back to Danny. I like Danny. Danny, you know what I'm saying? Danny did dating outside her race. She smoke. But in the friend group, Danny is kind of messy though. I ain't messy. She messy, she nosy, and she blunt. I'm not either one of those. Gayatana says Zach was too feminine like for me. You think Zach feminine like? I like Zach. I like his character. He fine as hell too. I wonder do he got a brother? Cause he's a good man in real life. Danny is a Pisces in real life. You think so? Yes, Danny is definitely messy. Danny is messy. I'm not messy, but I definitely feel like if I was to pick who I relate to the most in the friend group, I relate to Danny because she smokes. She really be. I feel like even though she messy in like she means well, right? Like she holds you accountable. She's the accountable friend. You know what I'm saying? Like she gonna make sure you know, okay, you fucking up. And whilst I'm not like that because I just don't want to be that friend. I love you how you are. You can come as you are. I'm one of them type of churches, baby. You can come as you are. You ain't got to put that shit on. You ain't got to put on a big old church hat and put it on for me, baby. You can come as you are. If you in your pajamas, go on, come to church and get this sermon. I ain't gonna judge you. So it's things that I relate to when it comes to Danny, and it's things that I don't. I'm not familiar with the show. I've never watched it, but I heard it. It sounds good. Lisa, you know what? I'm gonna tell you, real talk. You can do without. You can do without. And Tyler, I hope you're not in this live. Because I love you and I definitely want to work with you. But you can do without. It's a lot of child. Some of the things get a little redundant. It gets a little redundant. Because I really want Andy to leave that man alone. What's his name? I forgot his name. You can do without. I don't know what's going on, but I'm going to tell you something. I like Zatima. I like Zach and Fatima. I like their show. It's starting to get redundant, though. But so far, I like it. And most of it doesn't make sense. It don't. And some of it, and a lot of it is bad acting. He needs to be in a live because he needs to speed up some of these storylines. Gary, yeah, I can't stand Gary fine ass. Gary got too much going on. Gary so got doggone messy. He's spying on Andy, and then Andy messing with her boss now, and her boss want her to have threesomes with random girls. He a little freaky deaky man, but he cute. He remind me of that little boy that played in one of them little shows. Like was he a child star? Because he looked like one of them little boys that used to play in them shows when I was growing up watching. What was he? Did he date Rudy in the Cosby Show? Like he looked real familiar. Man, it's good. That's one of my favorite shows. What, The Sisters? The Sisters is one of your favorite shows? This my thing with it. Why would you have a baby by a man that don't want the baby? And I'm all about pro-life. After I seen that documentary and what actually happens to the baby, because they don't tell you all that when you going to get one. You know what I'm saying? You just want it out. After I watched that documentary, I was like, okay, yeah, I'm pro-life. But even then, why would you want to have a baby by a man that don't want you, don't want the baby, and has moved on? 18 years ain't even worth them type of problems. Like 18 years? 18 years with Zach, who don't want you, and he... Child, Karen's silly. Karen is real silly. That's Def Aaron, baby, just for the fact that she wants it to be Zach so damn bad. You think it's Aaron, baby? Peyton, that's your last drink. Yeah. It is. That ain't his baby. Hold on. God dog, it is going fast. That ain't his baby. She just wants Zach because he don't want her. What's so crazy is she didn't want Zach she didn't want Zach when Zach was broke. But now Zach on and popping. She want him back. And he's being a good man. She's saying that he's being a good man to Fatima. So she want him back. And all of her friends, ain't nobody said he being a good man to this girl because he wants to be a good man to her. He wants to be a good man for her. Fatima got that. She listen. Fatima a different type of girl. She a different type of bitch. I fuck with Fatima. I could never be that. I think her everything about Fatima is admirable. But I could never be her. I could never be her. My pride wouldn't let me be Fatima. All right, moving on. So in the friend group, who are you? Are you Danny? Because we've been talking about this show for a little minute. In the friend group, I relate to Danny a little bit. I'm not messy though. I'm not messy. I'm not blunt. But I like, she chill, she smokes, she mind her business, you know what I'm saying? But what I can say about Danny is that her relationship trauma is keeping her from loving the man who is trying to love her the way she needs to be loved. I can relate to that. I can totally relate to that. I can. So we got Danny. Put in the chat who you can relate to. Danny, Karen, and I bet not see no damn Karens. Danny, Karen, Sabrina, Fatima, or Andy. Okay, Shania Moniz. A mix of Danny and Fatima. Okay. I think Preston have many serious issues. Well, his family is racist and he likes black women. So that's one. Wait a minute, where'd it go? I saw somebody said, am I the only one that thinks Fatima is crazy? Oh, there it is. No, you're not. I totally felt like she was crazy the first night she ran over Zach and then let him spend the night in her house. Like, girl, run a background check first. Like, what the fuck? Miss Angie says she's Fatima. Beretta says she's Fatima. Totally Me KC says she's Danny. I just saw something about Issa. Am I tripping? Oh, Issa, right. Yeah, I like that friend group. That's a good friend group. Adonna C says, I'm none. I feel you, girl. Dion says she Andy. Child. Now, Dion, nah. Sabrina and Fatima, I'm a hopeless romantic thug. I feel you, girl. The real Shantae says Fatima. Sabrina, we already shared the name, and the other half, Danny. Okay. I'm gonna fight y'all windmill style if y'all say Karen. Ain't nobody saying they like Karen, baby. Karen's silly. Don't nobody want to be Karen. All right, next girlfriend group is living single. So we got Regine, Khadijah, Maxine, and Sinclair. Which friend in the friend group are you and why? So I'll start. I need to make me another one of these. This was so good, y'all. This is so damn good. Um, I definitely say I am in living single friendship group. I am probably Regine. I'm Regine. Khadijah, cause Khadijah don't need you. Who the hell calling me, interrupting my life? Shit, now that all the time somebody want to call me. My phone don't ever ring. Okay, it do sometimes. The ditzy one, laugh out loud, St. Clair. Regine mixed with Max. Max because she had her own place. It did. It did. St. Clair and Max because I'm silly but stern and always hungry. Okay. Khadijah, for sure, I will be considered the mama of the group, and she reminds me of that. Doses of Tony says, I'm Regine with Sinclair for sure. Philly, make one more drink, that'll do it. I would, but I'm gonna be gone for a little minute. I'm gonna be gone for about a good 2, 3, 5 minutes. Make another. It's Tipsy Tuesday. All right. So we on drink number 2. Slide back, boo. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? All right. 1 shot of gin. Miss Ma'am. I keep forgetting she 18. And she don't like this stuff no more. 1 shot of gin. Flip it over. Flip it over. You're going to do 3-4 ounces of the blueberry syrup. This is the blueberry syrup that I use. You can get this at Kroger's. Add that in. Give me some blueberries. Oh, there you go, girl. Fresh blueberries, because you're going to add the blueberries to the mixture and shake it, because you want some of the blueberries to kind of, infuse in the drink. So nice amount. Wash them out. Okay. Sit down, baby. Go sit down. Add ice. Shake. Look how pretty that is. Then you're gonna top it off with champagne. You already got your blueberries in your mixture. So I'm gonna drop some in the drink. Delicioso. Listen here, I'm cold-blooded for that one. You hear me? I'm cold-blooded for that one. Booty, you'll grab my drink for me?
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank y'all for chilling with me and spending time with me tonight, allowing me to make me another drink. Thank you so much. You are appreciated. Don't you know we love you? Thank you, baby. She the sweetest girl.
I heard that.
I know you did. I ain't say nothing bad about you. All right, so we talking about living single. Which friend are you in the friend group? Like I said, I identify with Regine. I don't really remember too much about that. I ain't watched Living Single in so long. I'm probably gonna, that was a show that came out in the 90s, and it's probably been the 90s since I watched it. But if I had to pick out anybody, I'm definitely not Sinclair. I'm definitely gonna say I'm Regine because I liked how she stayed switching her wigs, and she gave so much personality. She was the funniest one, so that's how I feel like I relate to Regine. Character traits, that's about it. I can't really remember too much of their storylines, but I'm gonna say I relate to Regine the most. I started watching Living Single. It's on Hulu. Yeah, I ain't watching it in a long ass time. Who? Regine? Regine was messy? Damn. I don't remember that. Damn, this drink good, y'all. Y'all gotta make this drink. I swear they need to add that to the menu. Y'all gotta make this drink. That drink is good. All things Mia says I'm Regine. I'm Sinclair for sure. Regine, she is the Blanche of the group. Well, you know what? Then that makes sense because I'm definitely Samantha, and Regine just makes sense. I'm Regine. Love her too much. Max because oh wait, yeah, Max because she has her own apartment. Did I already post out? That accent is tremendous. Who mine? Baby, we Southern Bells over here. If you don't like people talking country, then you probably need to go ahead and exit up at this live. I don't like how the live got me flipped around. Shit, I'm thinking I'm coming. I heard the other way, and I'm coming the wrong way. Regine was fashionable, always pulled together with a little hoe on the side. We love that. Ooh, child, that blueberry syrup is bomb. Ain't it? I made me a blueberry Shirley Temple earlier today. And I was like, you know what? I bet you this will be good with a French 75. And it is. I was right. So I done made me a little something. I done made me up a little something. Max's feminism was getting in the way of her relationships. She was so busy fighting she couldn't accept love. Yeah. Thank you, Selena T, for the super chats. Thank you, everybody that sent in super chats. I really appreciate y'all. Simply Melva, She Bree, Camise Lux, John. John. In my opinion, John was a mess. If we think about it, they all had flaws, but John was pretty bad, relatable, but a mess. Aside from Lynn, had her ish together the most. I definitely related to Lynn in that friend group. Hey, Simone. Lord help me. Hey, Paybu. I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't seen none of these. Which one would you recommend the most to watch? I would definitely say start off with Sex in the City. Sex in the City. I don't know how old you are, but I like Sex in the City. I started watching Sex in the City in my 20s. It definitely changed my perspective on dating. I still fucked up though. I still made some bad decisions, so I ain't gonna say watching this show gonna help you out anymore. But I would definitely say start off watching Sex in the City because you would think I don't know, maybe I was the only person that felt like this, but as a young black woman in her 20s, I had this idea that if I dated outside my race, it would be different. So watching Sex in the City and seeing the different types of men that they came, in contact with and were dating and stuff like that, it definitely changed my view on dating outside my race and stuff like that, because you would think, okay, if I date outside my race, it's going to be better. No, it's not. It's not. Thank you, Crazy Natural Princess. I haven't ever watched these shows, but they sound very interesting. New School, Young, and The Restless. Be okay. Thank you so much. You like the Esme Gin over the Hendrix for French 75. So whenever I go out to drink, socially, I don't really know how they make my French 75 and which gin they use. I was out I went to Total Wine and Spirits, I think that's what it's called here. And I was looking for gin because I wanted to make French 75s at home because I like them so much, and I like how they make me feel with just one glass. You know what I'm saying? So the guy in the store, he was like, I think you'll like this one. It's infused with like roses and cucumbers and stuff like that. And he's, talking it up, bigging it up. And I'm like, okay, we'll give it a try. And bitch, I love it. I love it. Thank you, S. Carolina, so much. Thank you so much. I love it. I love it. But I don't know what they use to make my French 75s when I'm out. I just know like I like them. All right, T Hood, good night. Yeah, girl, I went and got a mic. I was trying to be professional with it. I'm like, yeah, if it's sound music, y'all hear my little music in the background. All I need now is that little thing to be in the background, and baby, I'm ready. I'm gonna sleep too good. You hear me? Because not only damn, I gotta edit. I gotta edit a vlog tonight. But I'm probably gonna, smoke me a little something, you know. No, a podcast is not next. I am not a podcast girl. No, no, no. So StreamYard is just it's like a plug-in. That's how I look at it. It's like a plug-in for live streaming. So if I was just to go live on YouTube, you would just see me. That's it. You wouldn't see all this extra stuff on the screen. You wouldn't see me being able to post other people's comments or their chats in the chats. And shout out to King Talks with Mimi, because her live streams were the first that I ever saw like this. So she definitely inspired me to like try out StreamYard. I didn't know she was using StreamYard though, but I watched another content creator because he was talking about this mic, and the when he was, because I looked up podcast mics, even though I don't want to do a podcast, but I looked up podcast mics, and he had in his podcast mic review, the video was sponsored by StreamYard. So I was like, okay, let me see what StreamYard is about. So this is my first time trying out StreamYard, y'all. I really don't know what the interface looks like and how it's gonna look. But I do feel like I don't know. Let me know if y'all like it. If y'all like it, we'll keep doing it. If not, then we'll go back to the regular way how I did lives previously. But I like StreamYard because I thought with StreamYard that I could like more people could chat with me. Crop layout, group layout. Invite a guest to see how this layout is unique. Okay. So how do I add somebody? Let's see. I don't know. Invite. Oh, okay. Invite guests, bring speakers, moderators, and assist. We'll have to try that on another day, baby. We can invite people in and go live with other people. That's why I tried StreamYard out, because you're supposed to be able to do like more with it and stuff like that. So when we do, I'm gonna do some book clubs on live and stuff like that. So when we do that, we'll be able to bring people in and invite people in, kind of like on Instagram where I can go live with someone. You can go live with multiple people on StreamYard. So that's why I tried StreamYard out. And I honestly like it. I don't know. Y'all let me know if y'all like it. If not, then we'll go back to the other way. There's a duck on the interface. Yeah, I didn't mind it being there. I didn't mind it being there, but maybe next time I'll take it off. Okay, moving on to we did living single. The girls said it was more people said they relate to Sinclair and Regine than Khadijah and Maxine. So let's move on to the final girl group in this Golden Girls. So we have Blanche. We love Blanche, don't we? Blanche, Dorothy, Sophia, and Rose. Have y'all noticed out of all of these friend groups, there's always a ditzy one? Keep it this way, okay? I'm definitely Sophia. Okay. We got a lot of Sophias. Girl, you got to get on. So when I first moved to Dallas, let me tell you something. When I first moved to Dallas, I binge watched Golden Girls. Golden Girls so god doggone funny. When I was little and Golden Girls would come on, I would always catch it in the middle of whatever and really not know what's going on. But if you start from season 1, episode 1, baby, Golden Girls so deep and dangerous in them women in their 50s and 60s. 60s, I think, because I don't know. I ain't even gonna give them that type of grace and say they in their 50s, because I done seen some women in their 50s and they still look real good. They still look like they in their 30s. So I think they in their 60s. I think they in their 60s. But Golden Girls Deep and Dangerous, baby, it's real interesting. That's my favorite show. I used to watch it with my mom. I like that they kept it real with their financial struggles. I discovered that rewatching. I'm 51 and look damn good. Yeah, that's why I feel like Golden Girls probably. I don't know if they really ever talked about their age, but I'm going to say that they were in their 60s and 70s. That's what made more sense. All right, Valerie says she can relate to Blanche. She's the Blanche of the friend. Pretty quiet KC says she's Dorothy. Dorothy will spin the block too much and too quick for me. Cause Lord Stan got on my nerves. Laugh out loud, Crystal. The jokes were top notch with all the innuendos. Hey, Mimi. Hey, girl. Shout out to you. You know you inspired me to do to use StreamYard with my lives. Cause at first I was just going live, but you inspired me to use StreamYard with my lives. So shout out to you. I don't know if you was in the live when I shouted you out, but you inspired me to do this. So shout out to you, sis. Love Golden Girls. I love me some Golden Girls, baby. I watch Golden Girls all weekend. You got to listen to them real close. They funny. And the storyline is Blanche husband died. She had her house to herself, so she started renting rooms out. So Dorothy moved in with Sophia, and Rose rented a room because I think Rose's husband died or something like that. So that's how they all became friends. Blanche was the one renting her rooms out to them, and they rented rooms out and stuff like that. So you would think that they grew old together, but they didn't grow old together, which makes sense because they still had like issues with like fighting over men and stuff like that. I would say as far as me, who I can relate to, I'm gonna say Sophia. In that friend group, I'm gonna say Sophia. I'm not gonna say Blanche because I would never rent my room. If I was old and I had a house to myself, I would never rent my rooms out to strangers. I would never do that. I would more than likely downsize and give me like a 1-bedroom apartment. I would probably rent that whole house out to someone and give me a 1-bedroom apartment if I'm able and capable of taking care of myself. But then there were a lot of character traits about Blanche that I just couldn't relate to. So I think I would be the Sophia in their friend group because I already act hella old. And I think that's why people be calling me auntie, which I don't like. I can't stand it when a motherfucker call me auntie. Like, I don't, your son and your little girl ain't my nieces and nephews. Don't call me auntie. I don't like that. But I understand that I have a very like old soul, and I have an old demeanor. So I understand why people call me auntie, but I don't like it. I don't like it because I don't think I'm an auntie. Are you drinking what I'm drinking? Because if you drinking what I'm drinking, then it might make sense why you tipsy. That's a cultural norm in Africa to be called auntie. Well, baby, we in America. And it is shady here. Cause you saying I'm old. You saying I'm old, act old, and look old. And I don't like that. Do you? Do I sound good? Thank you. I appreciate it because this motherfucker was not cheap. Would Blanche be considered a cougar? I ain't see Blanche mess with any old younger men. So I don't know. I don't think so. I think Blanche messed with me and her age and around her age, which child, listen, let me tell you something. I ain't no cougar right now. I ain't no cougar right now. I try to stick to, 5 years or less. That 28-year-old slid through the cracks, baby, because I ain't know when I slid in his DM. I didn't know how old he was. I ain't even asked. I ain't care at that point. I thought, based on how he carried himself, how he dressed, how well he spoke, I thought he was in his 30s. That just made sense. Because, like, what 28-year-old is wearing suits every day? You know what I'm saying? That was that wasn't even in my thought process that he was that age. So when he said it, I was like, okay, yeah, well, you're doable. It's doable. It's doable. It's doable. Um, but when we, what I'm saying, when we started like really talking, and one day I was sad, and he was like, "Go listen to some City Girls." Excuse me. I ain't got nothing against City Girls, but that's not who I listen to. If I hear City Girls in the club, yeah, okay, real ass nigga get a book by the nigga. You know what I'm saying? I might know that part, but I don't know the whole song. I don't listen to City Girls like that. He was like, "Oh, what's your era? Lil' Kim?" Sir. Sir. No, I'm not talking to you, Kyron. I'm not talking to you, Kyron. He was like, "What's your era?" Era? Era? Then he said, "Lil' Kim, like the what's comparable to City Girls?" Yeah, this ain't gonna work, my boy. This ain't gonna work. I said, "Sir, first of all, I listen to Drake and Jay-Z." He said, "Oh, okay, I know you. Okay, I see you. A little reasonable doubt." You had to like go all the way back to Drake to Jay-Z's damn near first fucking album. Like my nigga, I'm not that old. He hurt my feelings. I was like, yeah, this ain't gonna work. Bye. The fuck? But yeah, back to the question. I don't think Blanche is a cougar. I've never seen Blanche mess with a younger man. She's always messed with me and her age. So no, I don't think Blanche a cougar. But in that friend group, I relate to Sophia. That man went all the way back to the first album. I said, "Oh, this little nigga shady. The fuck? He really do not like me like this. Like, you can't like me." Yeah, he said era. What's your era? I'm like, my boy, do you know what era means? The definition of era? It means the time, the fucking generation. You are hurting my feelings right now. I'm already sad because I like you and I gotta throw you back in the water because I baited in the wrong motherfucking fish. That baby said era. I said, yeah, I ain't never dating another nigga in his 20s. I don't give a fuck how cute you is. I don't give a fuck what you got going on in your life. You soon as you utter bye. I want that's it. Sir said you were born in the late 1900s. 20-year-olds belong with other 20-year-old baby. 20-year-old women don't even want 20-year-olds. 20-year-old women don't even want 20-year-olds. Most definitely was an error. It most definitely was an error. Baby, he lost me when he said that. What's your error, Lil' Kim? This new generation don't have a conscience though, so they say what they want. I don't think about what they say. Do you have okay, so Eagle Wings, you said I blocked you on Instagram. Do you have like a real page or is it like no profile, no followers? Cause I block them often. Like cause you know what I'm saying? It's a couple of people don't fuck with me, but they still want to watch what I got going and say mean things to me. So I block them type of pages. Were you one of them type of pages where you don't have like no profile, no followers? You just made your profile this month? Cause I block people like that. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I do. I'm all about protecting my peace. I love girlfriends. Haley, I love girlfriends. I hate the way it ended, but I think the way it ended, it needed to end that way. And if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong. Joan was going through a lot. Joan was going through a lot at the end, and it showed the dynamics between her friendship with Tony because Joan was going through a lot. I think she her car got towed and it was some bad shit that happened. Like it was just unfortunate events that happened with Joan where she couldn't make um Tony's custody battle with her ex-husband or something with the white dude. And Tony, turned her back on her. And I think if I'm not mistaken, that's the finale. And you see how that dynamic and that friendship kind of like just ended because Tony was selfish, expected Joan to drop everything for that friendship, and Joan had her own problems in her own personal life that she had to tend to, but she was still trying to be there for her friend. Yeah, I love the show. I hated the way it ended, but I think the way it ended was it was a necessary ending. It was a necessary ending. Harlem is a good show with similar qualities. I have not gotten into. Oh, thank you, Facets of Marie. Thank you. I have not gotten into Harlem yet, y'all. I really want to, cause I ain't got shit else to watch on TV. So when I'm done with all these DIY projects, I'm probably gonna get into it and start from the first episode, cause I making good in it, right? Girlfriends didn't get a real ending due to the writer's strike. Okay. I watched all of those shows, but for some reason I can't remember who is who from who is not. Um, Harlem is dope as fuck in real life situations when it comes to dating in your 30s. Oh, well, I need to watch it. I need to watch it. Because if it's about dating, then baby, I am here for it. I actually wrote a show. I wrote a screenplay to a show similar to like it would be like the black version of Sex in the City. I don't know what I did with it, but I started writing a screenplay for a show about 4 black women. I don't know what the hell I did with it. It might be on my old MacBook shit. I don't know, but yeah, that was when I was trying to get into television. Auntie do not mean it. Auntie do not mean it, especially when a girl says it. No, and a nigga betting the fuck a nigga. A nigga bet the fuck. You know what? I can't even get my words together, bitch. I am. I really don't like being called auntie. A man, a boy, a dude, bet the fuck not ever call me a auntie. Don't call me no goddamn auntie. Oh, you want to get cursed out. Oh, if you want to get cursed out, call me auntie if you want to. It'll be the last motherfucker you call her auntie. I'm just playing, y'all. I'm just playing. Hey, JC. Hey, Halle Berries. Oh, we got Halle Berries in the live. Halle Berries. Another show I grew up watching is Designer Woman. Okay, where I'm from, they say sis a lot. I don't hear too much auntie. Cause auntie is just not cute. Like, when did this start? Let me tell you something. If you are an auntie, you actually have nieces and nephews, that don't count. This is a complete stranger who doesn't know you. You have no relation to their children, and they're calling you auntie. That is not acceptable. It's not. It's not. My brother is not your uncle. Even Mary J. Blige said don't call her auntie. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? I wouldn't dare. I wouldn't dare call Mary J. Blige auntie. I don't give a fuck how old Mary J. Blige is. I wouldn't call Oprah auntie. I wouldn't call Gayle King auntie. I just wouldn't. It's disrespectful. It's very condescending. Like, it's not a term of endearment. It's not. You calling me old. And yeah, I might be older than you, but bitch, I ain't your brother ain't my goddamn, my brother ain't your uncle. I ain't got no, well, I do got sisters. But they're not your aunties. They're not your moms. I know that for a fact. My sisters don't have children. The one that, yeah, I said what I said. Don't call it. Don't call me no auntie. I said what I said. I really don't like Miss either. Makes me feel aged. Like, call me Key. It's cool. Bree, listen. Call yourself something else, sis. You are not an auntie. Okay? I don't give a damn how old you get. You are not. You are not an auntie. Okay? See, there goes Sophia. She said what she said. In other cultures, it's disrespect if you don't address the elders as such, but in our culture, it's considered shade. That's crazy. You know what? It is. It just is. It just is. Now, I'm going to say ma'am because that's how my grandma always taught me to say yes, ma'am, and no, ma'am. And then even when I got in the military, it was, if you were higher up, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. Yes, sir, yes, no, sir. So that's how I give respect. Yes, sir, no, sir. Yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. But I'm not going to call a woman who's older than me or looks older than me auntie. Because it's not a term of endearment in my eyes. It's just not. It's not even a marketable term. You are marketing yourself as old. And if that's what you want to do, that's fine. That is your prerogative. But I don't want to be addressed as such. I could be big sis, or I could just be big pay, or player P, or Peyton. Don't call me auntie. I don't like it. I'm going to block you. It hurts your soul when it calls you. Nah, see, that actually doesn't bother me when a man calls me ma'am or miss. That don't bother me. It really don't. I think that is just so cute. Hold on, there was a really long. Not even my niece and nephew called me auntie. They called me Tia. Face blue, smiling face. What is all that? Purple crying face. Is that the emojis? What does that mean? StreamYard, now y'all gonna have to do better than this. Cause I'm confused. Cheyenne said, "Oh, 26." See what I'm saying? Do you see what I'm saying? How auntie hurt? You 26 and somebody calling you auntie? Bitch, that shit hurt your feelings. Cause why? Oh, thank you. Thank you. You know what? On the syllabus, next week's syllabus, I want y'all to get prepared. No, I'm just playing. I think they're super stickers. What's super stickers? Let me shout out all my girls that have been buying super chats tonight. S Carolina sending my wifey at Diamonds Hustler. That's beautiful. Takira, thank you so much. I know I'm late, but the auntie label is annoying, especially when the ones calling us auntie are the ones 21 looking like they're 45. Ooh. Fastest of Marie, thank you, sis. And T Wave, hey Peyton, sorry I haven't been coming lately. I've been busy with school and trying to get my master's, but I'm here and just turned 24. Love you. Happy birthday, T Wave, and thank you so much for the super chat. I super appreciate it. I really do. Thank y'all. Y'all don't have to do it, but y'all doing it, and I really appreciate it. And I hope y'all enjoying this live. We wrapping up. We done been on for an hour and 41 minutes. That's what I like about lives, man. Lives be going by so fast, but we be in here enjoying ourselves. It's 2,025 people in the live right now, and I just absolutely love y'all. Y'all are absolutely amazing. I can't thank y'all enough. Thank you to everybody who bought super chats and making it rain on you, girl. I damn near felt like I twerked a little bit tonight. You know what I'm saying? I felt like I twerked a little bit tonight. Now, I don't know if y'all tried this drink, but if y'all have not made it tonight, I highly recommend it. Making y'all, I highly recommend. I'm a little tipsy. Can y'all tell? I might not save this live. I don't know, bitch, because I'm a little tipsy tonight. French 75s, take you there. French 75s ain't nothing like what I drink all the time. Espresso martinis. Oh, but I got an espresso martini recipe for y'all next Tipsy Talk Tuesday live. That's gonna blow you out the park. Y'all ain't ready for this one. I got a new espresso martini recipe coming, and I think it's gonna be really good. I made it up in my head just like I made this one. I'm excited about it. But it's gonna be in August. It's gonna be next month in August. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this live. I enjoyed it. I did. Thank you, Debbie Ann, for your super chat. Thank you so much. You know you want to stay in Tipsy Talk some more, Peyton. I do. What time we only at 9:45. Listen, we can go for another hour. We can go for another hour because shit, last time I did Tipsy Talk, I started at 9:45 and we went to like midnight. So what y'all want to talk about? Y'all can ask me some questions if y'all want to. Let's get into it. We done already talked about what type of friend we is. Okay, so when it comes to When it comes to Sex and the City, I'm Samantha. Yeah, yeah, I'm Samantha. When it comes to living single, I'm Regine. Cause she gonna change her hair. She gonna give you personality, and she funny. When it comes to the girlfriends, I'm Lynn because she a hippie. She love everybody. She just want peace. Namaste. Golden Girls, I'm Sophia. Because in any friend group, I'm gonna be the oldest one. For some reason, I'm always the oldest person. But you better not call me no motherfucking auntie. And then in the sisters friend group, I'm Danny. Cause I'm gonna smoke and I'm gonna have my relationship trauma that keeps me from, finding my true love. Cause yeah. I need healing. Yeah. But yeah, that's the type of friend that I am. And I think all of them comprised together makes me and makes me the person, the lovable friend that I am. Like, you can't take every character trait out of those friends and it's me, but some of those character traits are me. And I'm fine with it. I'm cool with it. I ain't gonna mess with your nigga though. I'm not gonna mess with your nigga behind your back. I'm not gonna mess with your nigga. That's not me. I'm not gonna talk about you behind your back. That's not me. Um, I'm all about love and uplifting. And I just hope that I meet girls and friends that are like me. Even if you not like the same as me, you don't have to be me. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be the same as me and have the same character traits as me. But like, if we're in a friend group, we just mesh. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times people don't mesh in friend groups. And I feel like if I was in a lot of these friend groups, I probably wouldn't have made it. Like, honestly speaking, I think out of all those friend groups, the only friend group that I probably would still be maintaining is the Sex in the City friend group. I think, in honestly, out of all of them, I would still be able to maintain that friend group. So random, but I'm new here and I love your personality. Which brand of military were you in? I was in the Navy. Yeah, I gotta use the bathroom so bad. This gin done ran through me, child. Woo. Peyton Block Chico. Who in the fuck is Chico? Let me go. Let me go find Chico. Child, hold on. Oh, y'all is really going in on Chico, child. Let me find him. Hold on, give me a minute. Chico Star, do you drink bleach? Now, you know what? This sounds like a black. This sounds like a man. Cause why would a girl be named Chico? It's actually kind of funny. Cause I mean, why would a person drink bleach, Chico? Seriously, do you not know that that can kill you? Chico, we're gonna dedicate a song to you tonight, Chico. Silly of me to think that I could ever have you for my God. How I love you. Chico, find you some business. Cause I ain't studying you, Chico. But we're gonna leave you in the chat because the girls are giving it to you. We are Empress, Goddess, even mommy. If you are speaking a little sassy, yet never auntie, it's disrespectful, especially if that's not how I see myself. I feel you, girl. Kimberly Porter said, Chico, you have been revoked. Come on back, Chico. We want to talk to you. You know what, y'all? Let me tell y'all a little story. Let me tell y'all a little story time. So it was this man, right? Bitch. It was this man that was FaceTiming me. So y'all remember, like, I used to have my email. And silly of me, my email that I had in my description box was the same email that you could contact me via iMessage and FaceTime, right? So I didn't know, but I used to get this weird, like, this guy, when I tell y'all, this man would FaceTime me all the time, and my crazy self-tail would answer the phone, right? Because I mean, I don't save numbers, so I never know who calling me because I don't save nobody number. Because in case of an emergency, if you call me all the time and I see your number popping up all the time, my natural mind is going to memorize that number, right? So this person would call me and FaceTime me all the time. We drinking a blueberries French 75 Tamaria. This person would call me all the time, and one time I answered, right? So it was a black guy. He wasn't bad looking. And so I answered the phone, but I would answer the phone and the camera would be facing the ceiling because, first of all, sir, why are you calling me without why are you FaceTiming me without an appointment? Okay. So I would answer the phone and it would be facing the ceiling and I'd be like, hello. And he'd be like, what's up, Peyton? And I'm like, who is this person? So that might be him. It might be Chico, because sir was mad because I changed my phone number and I no longer answer his FaceTime calls. So it might be him because, I mean, you know what I'm saying? But while you're here, while I have you here, Chico, what are you doing? What do you got going on right now? Are you drinking? Because I see you watching me and listening to this music that I have playing in the background, and you see this minimalism background that I got going on. It's very nice. So, what are you doing right now? Because the girls are going in on you, Chico, and I hate that for you. I hate it. But I am so glad that I have you here because I think, if I'm not mistaken, you are the person that called me jacking off not too long ago while I was in Turkey. And I want to ask you why you did that. Why did you call me stroking your meat? Because I didn't need to see that, Chico. It was weird. That boy got me. Bitch, that boy got me. Woo! Oh, shit. All right, baby, we are done. We ain't got nothing but the infused berries left. Chico, are you still here? Is he still here, child? Do they have Q&A feature? I don't know, but you can, if you have any questions, you can ask the questions in the chat and I'll see them. He didn't want the smoke. He didn't. But you know what? If it wasn't a guy and if it was a girl, like, sis, let me tell you something. This is not the thing to do. Don't waste your time making a fake. Listen, I call myself not being a troll and not making a fake page, but I had to go through the motions because I was trying to get into my IRS account, right? So my ID me was linked to my old Gmail account that I had closed because my ex, and the only reason why I deleted this Gmail account is because my ex, he stayed spinning the block, right? And so when I would block him on everything, that nigga would DM me. He would email me, right? So I was like, all right, ha ha ha, I got you. I'm going to delete this account so you can't email me no more, right? So I deleted that Gmail account, but I forgot that it was still this why Gmail and email and all these phone numbers, you can't just change. You can't just change your number and change your email no more because it be linked to shit. So I'm trying to get into my IRS account, right? And look at my text transcripts. So make sure I report everything. I can't get in because it's still linked to my old Gmail account, right? I had a point. I forgot where I was going with this. God, I hate it when this happens to me. Hold on, it's gonna come back to me. Thank you, Minus and Mommy. Y'all, I gotta use it so bad. Give me a second. I'm gonna go and y'all be nice and talk to each other civilly and in a civilized manner. And I'm gonna go to the restroom and I will be right back. Take a break, go and make you a drink. Go and make you a drink. Woo! Oh, Jesus, that felt so good, Lord. Woo, that felt real good. All right, we are back. We are back, and I remember where I was going with it. So, in order to make a new Gmail account, well, it's an old Gmail account so I can log in to ID me, I had to go through all the motions, putting in a phone number, real name, thinking of a Gmail and all of that shit. And I just don't understand why people do that to troll people because that is just too much. Either I'm lazy or I just really just don't, I'm not on that type of time. I don't understand why people would even do that. Like to make a Gmail account to troll somebody on YouTube. Whew, baby, y'all gotta find some better things to do because it's money out here to be made and y'all are wasting time doing that when y'all could be setting up a damn LLC to make some coin. Get with the times, sir. Love the intermission. Thank you, girl. I hope everybody took a bathroom break because listen, that helped me. Phew, baby, I was over here listening. I was about ready to call y'all little friend. Cause I don't know what it feel like when y'all got to pee, but when I got to pee, baby, listen. I be ready to text somebody WYD. And what about it? I be ready to text somebody WYD, baby. Malibu with papaya juice, cran apple, and pineapple juice is delicious. Malibu rum, that sounds like a six on a beach. Bye, girls. I guess I'm not accepted here. Okay, Chico. Bye, love. You have a blessed evening, okay? And while you're here, before you go, don't leave just yet. Just know that you are loved, even if you are not loved here. Okay? We really are. We really are good people. We really are. I say it all the time. It's top tier over here, baby. It is top tier over here. From the movie Set It Off, who's the character that's most relatable to you? Oh, I love that. I love that. Come on, give us some more talk, some more topics. Okay, I am going to say I am very much what is the procedure? I am very much well, I don't know her name. I can't remember her name, but I'm Vivica Fox. Cause sis was done when it came to that bank. Baby, she was done. I'm very much Vivica Fox. So yeah, I would have got taken out. I wouldn't have made it. I am not what's her name? Jada Pinkett. I'm not Jada Pinkett in the movie. Frankie. Yeah, I'm Frankie. Shamir said, "Who is Frankie for 400, Alex?" Yep. Everybody saying Frankie. Yep, I'm Frankie. Merely said she Jada. Kicking it with KJ says she's Stony. Are you going to see the Barbie movie? I think I'm gonna watch it at home on HBO Max whenever it comes out on HBO Max. I feel like I can do without. I will tell y'all. I was invited to the premiere in LA, but because they were not, I didn't have a plus one and I just didn't feel comfortable going to the premiere without Kyron, I end up declining the invitation. So I didn't go. I was supposed to go last Monday, but I didn't have a plus one, and I didn't want. I mean, I would have flew to LA and everything wouldn't have been an issue. But I asked Karen. I said, "Hey, Karen, um, I was invited to see the Barbie movie to the premiere. We would go to LA because I know she loves Los Angeles, but you can't go. Like, how would you feel about that?" And she was like, "I want to go." And I was like, "Okay, well, I just won't go because if you can't go, then I won't go." And I told them, I emailed them back because YouTube invited me to it, and I told them that because I don't have a plus one and my daughter wants to go, then I'm not gonna be able to go. Cause honestly, I ain't even like interested in that movie. Honestly, to be honest, I would only go if she could go. Why she can't go? They just weren't offering influencers plus ones. It wasn't like nothing personal. It was just they weren't offering influencers plus ones. Hold on, y'all. My sinus is draining. Hold on. Oh, sorry about that. Life with Shamika says we would have loved to see it, but I definitely understand that. Queen Native said that's why Drake never goes to the Met Gala because they only offer a +1. Well, they weren't offering no +1s. It was just me, and I was the only person to go. And I just really didn't feel right doing it. Tatiana, I'm not seeing it without my baby girl either. Yeah, because I feel like Cameron would have enjoyed the movie more than I did. Even though I grew up on Barbie, I had all of the Barbie dolls and shit like that. Sasha was my favorite Barbie doll. Y'all remember Sasha, baby? Sasha was a bad bitch Barbie doll, baby. Sasha was the baddest. They did something when they made Sasha. Do y'all remember Sasha? That Barbie doll? Baby, you couldn't tell me shit when I got Sasha for Christmas. You couldn't tell me a motherfucking thing. Sasha was taking cans. She was, because, you know, as a child, it took them a while to come out with bad bitch black Barbie dolls, right? So I had like a lot of, I had a lot of Barbie dolls, right? And then I had one Ken doll, and they all had to share them. Soul food. I said soul food. Thank you, Southern Hippie. Hi, Peyton. Just wanted to say, when I found you, I binged all the vids. You've inspired me to shake off this anxiety, imposter syndrome, and make some things shake. Much love, blessings, sis. Thank you. Thank you so much. And then we got Sheridan, who asks, which sister are you from Soul Food? It was 3, right? It was Maxine. Okay, can y'all tell me who everybody was from Soul Food? Because I forget. I remember Maxine, Bird, thank you, Randy. Maxine, Bird, and Terry. Okay, Terry. I'm gonna say in that sister group, I'm Bird. Mommy, you Faith, child? Pay said to say I'm old school, not tech savvy at all. So now I know that I need to put a pic on Instagram so I would not get blocked. Just want to support you on all platforms. Thank you, baby. Yeah, I can't relate to Maxine. I can't. I'm Bird. I feel like no matter where I am in life, I'm probably gonna attract that man that just needs a little healing. I definitely feel like as a Pisces, I attract broken people. And I would want to help him. I'm not Fatima though. Not like Fatima, but help him in a sense to where like we can build together. So yeah, in that realm, I definitely relate to Bird more than Terry and Maxine, because I definitely don't want to be the person that's like the ATM of the family. No. So I'm definitely not Terry, and I'm not Maxine, because one kid is enough for me, and I definitely would never steal my sister's ex-boyfriend. I just wouldn't. That's not how I move. Good night, Mika. Well, ain't nobody got time for that, right, Susan? But I realize that I attract broken people, whether it's female friendships or male companions. I attract broken people. I attract people that need healing. So if I was to say who I relate to most, I would say Bird. Hey, Peyton, so happy to have found your YouTube page. You just always make my day. Thank you, Shamia. It's new. Michelle says she Uncle P. Bitch, get out of my life. You are silly. You are so silly. Hello, Peyton. I'm older, but love your content. You and Karen remind me of my daughter and her daughter. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's new Michelle so damn funny. She said she Uncle P, child. Uncle P don't come out his room. Bird and Terry, I've been in ATM, not anymore, but yeah. I feel you, girl. Okay, I see it now. You're definitely Bird. We love your positivity and free game. Thank you, Fallon. I can't talk to anybody my sister talk to. Me neither. I have sisters on my daddy's side, and on my mom's side who I grew up with. I don't. So if y'all ever heard me say I don't have any sisters, it's because I haven't met my sisters on my dad's side to actually know them and say that I have them. It's not to negate that I don't have siblings. It's just I haven't met them. You know what I'm saying? But I still, even then, I still would never do that to my sister. Maxine and Faith slept with Terry men. Yeah, they did. Pisces are always trying to take on a restoration project, child. Looks at myself in the mirror. Yeah, we do. We do. I think we're just naturally empaths. So when a person comes to us with a problem, that problem becomes our problem, and then we want to solve it because we want to heal them. We want to not take on their problem as ours, but take their problem away. You know what I'm saying? So, but I ain't doing it no more. I'm not doing it anymore. I feel like Libras are a lot like that too, which I am. Yeah, because y'all are scales. And no shade at all. But I feel like when it comes to Libras are really imbalanced. But because y'all are scales, when someone else comes to y'all imbalanced, y'all try to balance them out. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of things in y'all life might be outweighing one another. But then y'all meet somebody else and their scales may be off and y'all try to, balance them out and figure them out to balance them. Because I have a lot of Libras in my life and I'm always trying to solve their issues and they're always trying to solve mine. You know what I'm saying? Or help me in mine. So I think when it comes to Pisces and Libras, we are super compatible. I always say that I'm scared of Libras and stuff like that. But I think when it comes to Pisces and Libras, we are super compatible. My ex-husband is a Libra and the guy that I'm dating right now is a Libra. And we both have our situations where we have our woes. You know what I'm saying? And I'm always trying to balance him and he's always trying to balance me. And we just, I don't know, when we come together, we just balance each other and we just make each other happy. And that's who I was talking to in Miami when I answered the phone. And a lot of people in the comments Peyton, who is this man? That's who that was. I'm always dating somebody. I just don't talk about them. Bitch, I told y'all I'm Samantha. What's compatible with the Sagittarius? I'm sick of trying to figure it out, baby. I don't know, Chad. Good luck. Jay-Z is Sagittarius and Beyonce are Virgo, so I mean they working. So maybe Virgo. Virgos are very enlightening. They're very enlightening and uplifting. So I feel like Virgos kind of go with a lot of people. Where are you finding this roster? Baby, I don't find it. It come to me. Fuck is you talking about, bitch? It come to me. You see this face? In all of my acne glory? Oh, some just popped in. My nigga just popped. Pay, keep a piece in her pocket. You feel me? You hear me? Oh, you hear me, bitch? I keep a motherfucking piece. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. But no, a lot of the guys that I meet are they just been sitting they've been sitting in the trenches all. They just been sitting in the benches, sitting on the bench. They've been sitting on the bench waiting on their turn. They've been sitting in the waiting room. God bless their heart. They've been sitting in the waiting room waiting on their turn. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I am just joking. I am just joking. No, seriously though, this guy that I'm dating now, I've always liked him since like circa 2010. Back when Census was open in Memphis, Tennessee, girl. Census was a cold-blooded club. Census was nice, okay? So I'll tell y'all a little story. So I seen him from across the room. And when I seen him, I was like, dog, he is so fine. He ain't gonna come up to me and say nothing to me. So I'm gonna have to go up to him and spit my game. I don't remember what I said, but whatever I said, put him in the pocket. You hear me? So yeah. We've been liking each other since 2010. That's what, 13 years ago? But timing is always important. Timing is everything. And so then when we started talking, it just wasn't the right time. It wasn't the right time. We were both in our 20s. I had just left her father, and I really wasn't ready to settle down again and like be that girl for another man, like picking up your clothes and washing your dirty drawers and cooking for you all this. Girl, I wasn't ready to be in a relationship again. Child, I wanted to enjoy my 20s. Okay. And then him, he had his own situation where he wasn't ready to settle down either. We both weren't. So it just wasn't the right time, but we liked each other. We really liked each other. Even though he ain't like skinny girls, because I was super skinty. I was really skinty. Oh girl. You think I'm little now, baby? Listen, go back and watch some of them old vlogs. I mean them old Shrine Halls. Yeah. Pre-surgery. Child, he ain't like skinny girls. He like thick girls. I'm from the South, so Southern men like that cornbread fed type of booty and thighs, and he ain't like skinny girls. He would, even when we got together and we started like dating and talking, he always had this one complaint because I had these little hip bones, right, that would stick out and hurt. He said they hurt. He said they hurt. But even then, he wouldn't leave me alone. So, yeah, the timing wasn't right. But, 13 years later, the timing right now. And here we are. I'm an Aquarius, been with my Gemini for 25 years in September. Girl. You heard Cameron. Cameron so got doggone funny. 25 years is a long ass time. Listen, I was with Cameron Daddy for 4, but before I started getting tired of him and the same old thing. I said, you know what? I must be deep down in my soul a real player because this getting old. This is getting old. I am tired of it. I am sick. OMG, me too. I thought They was sexy because I was thick with no stomach and my dude would complain. I'm a Libra with a Cancer man and it's hard, girl. Laugh out loud. They are emotional. Yes, they are. When it comes to the water signs, in my opinion, I would say that from least emotional to most emotional is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. In that order. And in that order. They always say that Pisces are extremely emotional. You have not met an emotional soul until you have dealt with a Cancer and a Scorpio. Scorpios are the most emotional out of everybody in the water sign. Cancers are second. Pisces are the least emotional. I think because like I'm cold. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I'm cold. I'm an empath. Like I'll cry if I run over a lizard and accidentally kill a lizard. But I don't know. I'm not extremely emotional when it comes to like relationships. Like I see shit for what it is. It is what it is, and I take it for what it is, and I leave it there. My kid's dad is a July Cancer. No thanks. We are cold blooded. Cancer is a cold blooded, no filter. I don't know about that. I think Cancers are super emotional. Secondly, Scorpios are the most emotional, and then Cancers second emotional, and then Pisces in that order. I'm a Libra with a Cancer. Where the hell it go? Wait, whatever. Okay, it's gone. You know what I can appreciate about you know what I can appreciate about StreamYard is the chat isn't as fast as it is on um YouTube. Cause man, it was fast as hell. Like I wouldn't even be able to talk to y'all on YouTube. Velma said, not too much on cancers. I'm emotional in private. Just like that. Like that. I'm a Gemini. My husband, 8 years, is a Scorpio. We both are emotional, but he tries to hide it while I boohoo out in the open. Girl, that's because you with a Scorpio. You a Gemini with a Scorpio. You can't help but boohoo out in the open. Scorpios are something else. Bless your heart. Especially the Scorpio man. Oh, I remember when I first moved to Dallas, I had started messing with a Scorpio. He was Nigerian. Baby, I remember when we so sir was like, I want you to be mine. And I was like, I don't know about that. Because I had already put in my mind that I wasn't engaging in anything serious with a Scorpio. I had already that's just not good. We have one Scorpio and Pisces relationship that would be the example for all future Scorpio and Pisces relationships, and that was Bow Wow and Erica Mena. And I had already known because I'm into astrology that um that could be a very doomsday type of relationship, right? So with that in the back of my mind, I'm thinking to myself, yeah, I'm probably never gonna mess with a Scorpio man, like seriously, because I don't ever want it to be like a bingeable type of situation. Because I know what it's like to have dated a Libra, and we get on bad terms and we hate each other. You know what I'm saying? And it's pretty much similar. So I'm like, no, I don't ever want to like date a Scorpio seriously and be and commit, right? So when he asked me, when he was like, he wanted to be in a relationship, I was like, no, I'm not ready. you know I'm not ready. I said it in a nice way, because even in that situation, it could still go bad, because Scorpios don't take rejection well at all. Pisces don't either, but we don't become vengeful when being rejected. Scorpios become vengeful. So yeah. Peyton, I just started talking to Aquarius men, and I'm a Taurus. I've never dated an Aquarius. Oh, girl. Can you hear me? Is this thing on? Keep your eyes open, sis. Keep your eyes open. Aquarius men are my kryptonite. I don't know what it is about them, but they always seem to make me fall in love extremely fast. They are literally the only one out of the zodiac that can do that. The only ones. I don't know what it is about Aquarius men, but they got something in them that just make you love them. They know how to talk to you. They know how to rub on you, treat you, rub your feet. They know how to make love to you. They know how to do everything right. But if you Google dating an Aquarius man, I'm telling you, the first 5 pages on Google are going to be all bad. It's going to be forums in there talking about how they the devil and everything. And I'm not talking about your man. I'm not talking about him, sis. I wish you well, and I hope things go great. But keep your eyes open. That's all I can say. Amen. I'm a Virgo and my man a Capricorn, and I can't stand him. Totally me, KC. Why you can't stand him? Because I got a little something going with a Capricorn man, and I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I like him. Bitch. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I really hate that I follow him, because when I notice, it's not like that I be, I'm not going to say that I okay. You know how when you follow somebody and they follow somebody that you follow, when they comment or when they like somebody else's pictures, Instagram old messy motherfucking ass will tell you that they like their picture. That. So this how I know that I like him, because I be feeling a little way when I see him liking other people's pictures, and I'm not even that type of girl. Like, I really don't care. But for some reason, when it come to him, I care, and I be like, I really be wanting to text him with smoke, but I'm so cool and so player, I can't do that. I refuse to do that. But that's how I know that I really like this young man, because I be getting mad when I see him liking other people's pictures. I gotta mute him? What you mean mute him? Let me see how to do this, y'all. Because I literally just... My posts have been removed. What post? Why would you... This post been up for I don't know how long. Why would you even remove my post? This post done been up for damn near 6 months. Instagram, so I cannot stand Instagram. Whatever. Baby, we not gonna give Sir Weird a lot any more grace or credit that he don't deserve. I refuse to believe that. I think whoever that was, Chico, whatever, they just wanted attention and they're gone now. Capricorn men can give you Aquarius men behavior. Mm. Mm. I don't know. I don't know about that. How did you get into liking astrology? I'm intrigued. What's that, Pooh?
Yes.
You got it all?
Huh?
You got it all?
Not yet, but it.
You're so smart. Okay, let me finish up here and then we'll work on it, okay? Okay. We'll work on it in a minute. Would you date a rapper? No. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't answer the question. How did you get into liking astrology? I'm intrigued. Okay, so one day I was out kicking it with a friend and we went over this guy's house after like a day party. This was in my 20s. I totally wouldn't do this in my 40s now, but this was in my 20s. And it was very evident that the guy that was, sitting on the couch and asking me all these questions was interested in me, right? And he asked me, he was like, "What's your sign?" And I was like, "I don't know. The fuck? What does that mean? Like, what is a sign? This was my 20s, right?" I was like, "I don't know." He was like, "When your birthday?" I said March 12th. And so he was like, he looked it up and he was like, "Oh, you a Pisces." So he looked up Pisces character traits, right? And he started reading them all out loud. And when I tell you each and every one of them fucking character traits was me, and I was like, "The fuck?" I was like, "What are you reading?" He was like, "I'm reading up on your sign. I'm reading about you." That's how I got into astrology because everything was right. Like nothing that he said was wrong. So after that, I started like, because I felt before astrology, I didn't even feel like I knew myself. And then I started studying astrology, and I was like, okay, now I see why I am the way I am. Everything just made sense. So ever since then, I've been into it. But I only read up on other signs when I'm dating one, or um I'm friends with one and we're having like differences, right? Like I really don't care if like we getting along, but when we start not getting along, whether it's a companion or a friend, that's when I start reading up on it. But they don't really talk about, I haven't really ran into like a website that talks about friendships. It's always compatibility with when it comes to like intimate relationships. Would I date a rapper? Uh well, no. I love Drake. I love Drake, y'all, but I wouldn't date Drake. Drake has been with so many women that his past intimidates me. I don't think I'd ever be able to date him. Thank you, Pooh.
You're welcome.
Can you take this in the kitchen for me?
Can I say hey for like this like one more time now?
Sure, come on. You got to get in the microphone and say,
Hey.
"Hey." Breezy B said, "Hey, pretty cat."
Hey.
Amanda Forrest said hey. Lindsay said hey. Shakaria said hey.
Hey.
Shy Torment said hi.
Hi.
Priscilla Bay said hey. The Candy Lady, Michelle.
Hey.
Shauna D, Alicia Spruce, Brielle South.
Hey.
Okay, boo. Don't forget the glass.
Can I show them this, Mom?
Come on. She want to show y'all her new Apple Watch. I got her. They ain't even seen the vlog where I bought it in the vlog. You spoiling it. Okay. You're so cute.
Thank you.
They said cute watch.
Thank you.
Okay.
My mom bought it.
That damn thing was high as hell. I thought Apple Watches was $99. The Apple Watch was $400. They must was $99 during Christmas. That Apple Watch was high as hell. I was like, wait a minute now, excuse me, say what? Okay. Karen, you funny as hell. Embrielle says she got the big one, that's why. Now, who the hell calling me now, child? Everybody want to call while I'm on live. Don't nobody call me when I ain't doing shit. Bye, Meek. She really is. She's super funny. Yeah, Rose, during last Christmas, Apple Watches was $99. I bullshit you not. I remember paying $99 for the Apple Watch because I almost got me one. They was on sale. She's so expensive. Oh my God. She is so expensive. Oh, thank you, Penny P. Will she be starting a channel? If so, how do you feel about it? She wants to start a channel. She wants to do a gaming channel. So I think when it comes to gaming channel, I don't know. We're going to have to do some research because I've seen how people talk to people on gaming channels. I've heard how, I've seen comedians talk about gaming channels and how like people on there use racial slurs and stuff like this. So I don't know. Gaming channels might be actually worse than vlogging channels because I don't get very much negative comments, but I do every now and then. You know what I'm saying? I don't want her to experience that. Found you through Aaliyah's face. So glad I did. Love your content. Thank you so much. I love Aaliyah. She is so sweet. She is so sweet. Blessings on this terrific Tuesday, Peyton, Karen in the paper. Huh? She gave me a super chat. Thank you to 3 Miggies. I love to see some everyday vlogs who doesn't have to. Hello? Not Karen on her Apple Watch. Hey, George.
I put something on your live, the one you on now.
What you put on there?
love you. I said, I'm a badass counselor.
Oh, you said you're a badass counselor. You so funny.
I said, yeah. He said, what I say? He said, I want to hear your voice. And I said, well, I left you a voicemail. You can hold it for 30 days. I don't know how you can find it.
Oh yeah, I ain't gonna be able to see it. It's so many chats in the chat room right now, but yeah, you gonna have to tell me that story when you get here.
Okay.
All right.
Okay,
Bye. Okay, boo. Yeah, Joy is so funny. She said some man she dating told her he wanted to see her. He wanted to hear her voice, so she said she left him a voicemail. You can hold it for 30 days. She funny as hell, baby. Joy is hard on him. Y'all think I'm hard on him. Auntie Joy is hard on him. Peyton, you rock. One of the most inspiring on the streets. Discovered you via Monroe Steele. I love Monroe. Thank you so much. I love me some Monroe. How did y'all like seeing Monroe in the Miami vlog? We saw the girls from the first Miami vlog. Everybody came out to support, and I went to see Monroe. We love that. Oh, look at this. See how she considerate? That's a Gemini for you. My baby made me a fruit bowl. Thank you, Pooh.
You're welcome.
You washed them off?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Well, I just made you a fruit bowl because I know you was hungry for fruit.
Thank you, baby.
You're welcome.
I appreciate that. You make you some?
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay. You want to be here in her on live so bad.
Mom.
It went down the wrong. It went down the wrong pipe.
Mom.
Okay. All right. Woo. Okay. All right, y'all. We 3 hours in. This a long live. Thank you. This a long. This is a long live. All right, y'all. We 3 hours in. I thank y'all so much for joining this live. I'm not sure if I'll save it just yet. I don't know. I might. Gotta look things over, edit some stuff out, and then we'll post it. But thank y'all so much for joining. Until next month, I'll see y'all in another Tipsy Talk live with a new drink. And I hope y'all enjoyed it. Thank you everybody that left super thanks. We had 40 super thanks tonight. Y'all really made it rain on you, girl. I appreciate that. And see y'all in tomorrow's vlog. Bye.
Bye.